Hello YouTube, Mike here, Desirous Prime, with my 10 bots, 10 shots Optimus Prime edition. Now, I can't remember who it is. Ben's Transformers Junk Heap, I think his YouTube name is, I might be wrong. But he came up with the idea and he pitched the challenge. Take a shot, review a Transformer. Take a shot, review a Transformer. So on, kitten calendar. Now usually some people, I've responded to quite a few videos and stuff lately. Well, I say a few, I've done two. But I don't usually get in on these things because I don't have time and stuff. But I've got like the weekend off work. And the challenge was just, it was something different. It was something I thought, yeah, I want to do that. So I'm doing it. And it's 10 Optimus Primes. Now, I'm not going to show the transformations, I'm not going to transform them, because this video would take ages. Considering I have the leader class Optimus from Revenge of the Fallen amongst these 10. So, with that being said, my shots of choice will be Jack Daniels. I don't have a glass. I've looked and I can't find a glass. Now I'm looking harder. I can find a glass, but I'm going to stick to my guns and use Bradley's Ben 10 cup. I'm not going to give it. I'll get him another Ben 10 cup if he remembers that he has this, because I don't feel right about giving my 5-year-old his cup back that's had spirits in. So, yeah, so it's Jack Daniels. I don't drink very often for numerous reasons. Well, yeah, because of stuff. So this is going to be interesting because I've had it. I remember something's fucking come up on Facebook and I've lost my train of thought. It's Nolsey. He's put something in response. Or is it what it sounds? You pick 10 bots and shot back 10 shots. Yes, it is. Yep. Basically, I'll take a shot and talk about a toy, an Optimus Prime toy, and then I'll take another shot and talk about another Optimus Prime toy. There is actually, I'm cheating a little bit, there's going to be more than 10, because I have repaints of some, and I didn't think it was right that I say, for example, class Revenge Prime and Hunt for the Decepticons Prime as separate ones, because they are essentially the same mold with a few different alterations. So they will fall into the same one. I'm basically doing this by mold. I've got 3 Dark of the Moon Voyagers. They'll all fall into the same category, but I'll show each one of them. So you're looking at more than 10. But you know, you can never have too much Prime. Well, I don't think you can. So, shall we crack on? Now, I don't drink very often, so this should be interesting. I'll start off like, hey, it's Optimus Prime, and at the end of it, Optimus fucking Prime. Oh my god, Optimus Prime. I'm talking bollocks while I try, and I ain't even had anything yet. Well, I've had 1 can. As I said the first time I had sex, I'm in. Sorry. I don't think I actually said that 14 years ago. Okay, so what's the standard for a shot? Probably too much. It might count as 2, but I'll take it as 1. Dreading this. Here the fuck goes. So yeah, my first one, bastard, is ironically gonna be the first one I got, not just the first Optimus Prime I got. I'll never get chest cold again. It's gonna be a 2007 movie, Leader Class Optimus Prime. Now, how I got into collecting was I watched the 2007 movie and thought, I want to buy toys. The only toy I had as a kid was Grimlock, and I think it lasted 2 weeks before I swapped it for a Ghostbuster or something, because I want big instruments as a kid. That's all in my reviews, videos and shit. Well, this one, it's the first one I bought. From Argos, Leader Class, Optimus Prime, the first Transformer I bought, not just the first Optimus Prime, back in 2007. And I love it. Not just because it's the first one, but it's just, I mean, his toes are fucked up. They don't stay where they are. He's like got fucking crooked toe syndrome or something. Apart from that, if you stand him on a flat surface, he'll stand. But he was just, you know, you push his head down, and yeah, you try not to get your finger stuck in there, and it just does that. And you pull that, and his head comes up, and it lights up and shit. And I think in vehicle mode it goes toot toot, something like that. It sounds like a proper toot. It's not like Armada Red Alert where it's Red Alert, woo 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 woo. Maybe a bit more high pitched, but it does sound like someone saying woo 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 woo. But yeah, I love this guy. It's big and chunky, and you know, it might not be movie accurate, but just the shape and the build of it does kind of scream G1 Prime to me, with the square window tips. And, you know, it's nice. I like it. And, yeah, it's going to go on my shelf for a very long time because I'm switching primes and Transformers are so soon. And in the same vein, yeah, segue, I have the Night Watch. Now this one came a bit later, about a year later maybe. Possibly longer. No, it will have been about a year later. It was, ironically, when I got this, it was in box, and I looked at this, and I looked at this, and I realised something was wrong with this. And what I'd done for months, is I had left this crotch piece if I can just get it into position. Let's get his legs done. I'd left his crotch piece like that. That's where his crotch goes for his vehicle mode. But also, with the knee pads, I've done this wrong as well. I'd left them like that. So, you know, buying the Nightwatch Prime was, for a start, very educational, because it proved to me what a useless fuck-up I was. But yeah, I mistransformed almost his entire lower section, and left him, basically, he looked shit. Good if I wasn't doing anything on film then. But yeah, back to the Nightwatch, I love this as well. It was just, the colour scheme is lovely. It's in like this dark, almost like a dark cyan sort of thing, deal going on. And the paint apps, the flames and shit, I mean, they haven't completely duplicated the paint designs on. Obviously it's different colours, so they haven't duplicated it, but they haven't duplicated the style much because you've got the stripes there. And there's nice, the grey complements the grey nicely. I think it's a darker shade of grey to the normal Optimus Prime, but it works. It just fucking works. The Nightwatch, it just looks gorgeous. And I wish they'd redone the Nightwatch for the Revenge of the Fallen Prime. Yeah, just beautiful, I think. So, I've got to do this shit again, haven't I? So, Ben 10 mug, Jack Daniels. Said I'd be fucked by 10, I might be fucked by 3. Yeah, a bit less this time, considering I had not stupid, but loads last time. So, holy crap, I'm getting too used to this. Maybe not. Ugh. I hope my screenshot, my thumbnail, isn't One of those really minging poses. If it is, I honestly don't care. Okay. What shall I go for next? Let's go with this one. Transformers Prime, Weaponizer Prime, not the green one. It's not bad. I paid about 35 for it, I think that was the going retail. It feels incredibly light. I mean, for a leader class size type thing. I mean, I've got heavier deluxe. I've probably got heavier Cyberverse than this. It is just incredibly light. And because of all this backpack and his fake window tip back there, it's incredibly back heavy. It's very back heavy. And so the problem is, not only that it's back heavy, the back, it probably carries all the weight. There's fuck all in the legs and in the arms, weight-wise, it just feels hollow. His feet are hollow. I mean, we've got like Nightwatch Prime, a good, weighty, fucking leader class toy. Heavy, bulky. He looks big. He feels big. This guy looks kind of big, but feels... No, he doesn't. And if you look, back of his calves, he has no calves. It's like he's just got shins and nothing to connect the shins to. He's got renegade shins hanging from his knees. It's just, it's okay. It does have its good points. I mean, I'm trying to remember how to do it now. I think it's that. Yeah, he's got his big fucking cannons on his shoulder. I don't regret buying him, but it's just, you know, you can do the whole thing. And so I used to do that, flip my hair back. You know, the whole Undertaker thing, flip your hair. But it, you know, stay. It's just, it feels so light. If it had some, it looks okay. Aesthetically, it looks pretty good. It's not the best one. Sure as hell isn't the worst one. I mean, if you look at his face, I hate to sound racist here, but he looks Asian. This is like, he does. He's got the most Chinese eyes of any Optimus Prime I own. And I am sorry if that offends any Chinese people. But it just does. He's the most Asian of my Optimus Primes. And I've got a fucking Power Master Prime that was used for God Jinrai in Master Force. Speaking of, shall we get to that? Yes. It's not bad. We're 13 minutes. I really need to find one to talk about longer because this is killing me. Drop the lid. It's a problem with the glass. There's no evidence as to how much I'm drinking, but you know I'm drinking. You will know. Ah, bastard. I'm gonna roll a cigarette. Ah, fuck. So I've been watching Sherlock. My boss has been going on about it at work. A few people I know watch it and like it. And so I bought it from HMV. It was like weird because it was like £12.99 for Series 3 and a tenner for the Series 1 and 2 box set, or 20 quid for the Series 1 to 3 box set. You get £3 off. It's cheaper. Which one would you go for? No need for a deduction there, is it? It's quite elementary. But, mate, it is the tits. I don't want to say mate, because, you know, I mean, if more than one people watches this, then that's kind of like, which one's he talking to? Am I his mate? No, I'm his mate. No, but seriously, Sherlock is awesome. You know, I used to hate Stephen Moffat for leaving Doctor Who for so long, and like, oh, we'll fucking do it next year when we're done Sherlock. No, I know we don't talk like that. But I used to hate him for fucking off and doing Sherlock when we could have been having Doctor Who. Especially with the mid-season shit that we've been getting, the breaks. But, you know, I'm still not keen on that, but, you know, the next series of Doctor Who is a full series. No break. And Sherlock's actually the tits. So I don't mind as much now. I'm not saying I'm okay. I'm not saying I'm completely fine with it. But Sherlock is awesome. I mean, I was hooked 20 minutes in. I think I mentioned Power Master Prime, didn't I? The Generation 1 Power Master Prime. Now, apart from the fact that he has stubby arms, if I pull his massive fucking shoulder cannons that are as big as his arms out, he has stubby arms, and he's a brick. He is, there's no getting away from the fact that this guy is a brick, but he is a fucking lovely brick. He is awesome. I mean, the playability with this dude is just off the charts. And, excuse me. The thing is, because, I mean, I've started reading the IDW comics. Started getting into that a lot. I say a lot, I've read 2. Last Stand of the Wreckers and More Than Meets the Eye Volume 1, but I plan on getting more. But back in them days, I think I've got Eye of the Storm from the Marvel series, the original Marvel series, and that's it. I don't really follow the comic continuity that much. I like Transformers that I can watch, and I have the Takara collection on DVD. I mentioned that in my likes and dislikes, and in Super God Master Force, this was Super Jinrai, not God Jinrai, because God Jinrai was this guy with the Apex bomber ship on him. This is Super Jinrai, and so that's what I think of him as. The box says Optimus Prime, so I've got a box with it, which is rare in this day and age. But yeah, I've got the box. It was boxed, incomplete, but it was boxed. So I picked up the rest of the bits off eBay, and I just love it. And you know, it's in this because it's the Optimus Prime release. It's not the God Jinrai release, but if he shows up in the soap, he'll be Jinrai. It makes sense. They've already got an Optimus Prime. You can be pissed at Jinrai for taking this awesome mode. It is a cracking toy. It is just, you know, you've got the truck and the base section. This was the first Transformer I let Bradley play with when he was 2. And he didn't care about the robot. He's not much big on Transformers. His sister's bigger on Transformers than he is. Kind of breaks my heart a little bit. But, yeah, he was happy to play this in truck mode. Just wheel it around and that. And it's awesome. And yeah, so happy memories with that. As one of the few Transformer experiences I'll probably share with my son. But yeah, I just love the truck mode, the base mode, the combined robot mode. It's just, and it's a G1. It's one of the few G1s I own, and I just love it. Notice I'm talking a lot about this because you know the shots to do on my fucking phone. I know which one I'm going to go for next. Let's get this shit out of the way, shall we? Arse is in the air, bitches. I should have done that half pint of beer thing that was allowed to do. If someone bitches out when they do theirs and they take their shot with a mixer, vodka and Coke, Jack Daniels and lemonade, I am going to be pissed. In both ways, both senses of the word. The next one, I've got a message on Facebook, bear with me a sec. How am I? I'm wankered. Right. The next one, I haven't reviewed this guy properly, but I've given an opinion video on him. Dark of the Moon Ultimate Optimus Prime. I actually spoke to Ray about this on the phone the other day, because I rang him and we chatted for a while. After his big birthday shebang. And there's also my opinion video that I might link if I remember If I even remember that I've done this video. As the Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime with the flight pack and stuff, I wouldn't say he fails, but he doesn't quite live up to it. Because of the fact he's basically an ultra class Optimus Prime stuck in this big thing. There is barely any articulation in the legs. Some in the arms, but you're limited because of the combination mode. I do not go for the windmill slash butterfly look. I said in my opinion video that he is more akin to a Movieverse Power Master. Because it is. The premise is the same. If you think about it, you're basically putting Optimus Prime into his trailer. You're not putting the wings on, you're not unfolding the trailer and putting it on the back. You're basically cramming him into a set of fake legs and putting a bigger helmet over him. It's not much different apart from the Haikyuu engine. And to me that isn't a bad thing. Because, yes, it doesn't work as a movie, Dark of the Moon, flying around, Optimus Prime. But as a Power Master version, a Movieverse Power Master, it does the trick. And that's what I like about it. Because, like I said, I like the chorus area. And like I said in the video, this could be a Movieverse God Jinrai. And I'm spinning his wheel around too much. That's like wanking him off. I'm going to stop there. So yeah, that's what I think about this. As the Optimus Prime we saw, nah, not quite. But as a God Jinrai or a Power Master Optimus Prime in the Movieverse, yeah, that's what I like to think of it as.